Jamie Oliver's children have always had to navigate the unique challenges of having a famous parent. The renowned chef, TV personality, and food activist is no stranger to the public eye. But for his 5 children with wife Jools Poppy, Daisy, Petal, Buddy, and River, it's a different story. For them, growing up with a well-known father means facing constant attention. And as Jamie openly admits, it hasn't always been easy. Jamie is fully aware that his fame can create some awkward moments for his kids, particularly as they hit their teenage years. In a candid interview with People magazine, Jamie spoke about the difficulties his children sometimes face. Being the kids of Jamie Oliver can be tricky. It really depends on the kid and their personality. Some of them get super embarrassed by me. They don't want me picking them up from school or saying anything that draws attention, he revealed. For many teenagers, the idea of their parents being recognized on the street or involved in public events is cringeworthy, and Jamie's children are no exception. Growing up in the public eye can be difficult for any child, especially when you're a teenager trying to find your own identity. Jamie is no stranger to the challenges of balancing his fame with his family life. I don't think being us is easy, and I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying it's about finding the balance, he said. He recognizes that, especially during their teenage years, his kids have to deal with not only their personal growth, but also the external pressures that come with being part of a famous family. For Jamie, there's a certain inevitability when it comes to the embarrassment of his children. Just the attention of your dad being known, normally for the right reasons, is embarrassing when you're a teenage girl, he admitted, acknowledging that even his public persona as a chef and family man can be a source of discomfort. However, as his children have grown older, Jamie has seen them mature and learn to handle the spotlight. His 2 older daughters, Poppy and Daisy, are now in their 20s, and according to Jamie, they have learned how to manage the attention. But now I've got a 22 and a 23-year-old, and they fully handle it, they've got it down, he proudly shared. Despite the occasional awkwardness of being the child of a famous figure, Jamie is deeply proud of his children's accomplishments. One of the things he's most proud of is their confidence in the kitchen. As a father who built his career around food and teaching people how to cook, Jamie has made it a point to pass on his love for cooking to his children from an early age. All of my kids have got confidence with cooking, he shared. I've taught them how to cook planting things, growing things, picking things, coming to the market, getting to know everyone in the market, having conversations with people, and realizing that food is a delicious thing. For Jamie, the act of preparing food is about much more than just the end product. It's about cultivating an understanding of where food comes from and the joy of creating meals. This passion for food is something he's worked hard to instill in his children. Even as they've entered their teenage years, Jamie has been supportive of their culinary journeys, no matter where they may lead. When they start getting into 12, 13 years old, they start to go down the generic route, predictable pizza, burger stuff. But they do come back, he said. Jamie takes this in stride, knowing that it's natural for kids to explore all kinds of foods as they grow, and he's confident they'll return to his lessons about healthy and sustainable cooking eventually. As much as Jamie is proud of the family they've built, he also recognizes the vital role his wife Jools has played in their success as parents. I think it hasn't been easy, and we've had a few bumps here and there, but on the whole, so far, so good, he reflected, and probably most of that credit should go to Jools, but I'd like to think I'm a good dad. Jamie is quick to emphasize that parenting is a team effort, and he's grateful for the steady support that Jools has provided over the years. Jools has always been by Jamie's side, supporting both his career and his role as a father. Jools gives me the freedom to do the things I do, Jamie said. Even the good things I do and the campaign things that matter, they still take up a significant portion of my time. So it's definitely a team effort. Jamie's acknowledgement of the hard work that Jools has put into their family life shows just how much he values their partnership. While Jamie is involved in a number of high-profile campaigns and public causes, Jools is there to ensure that their children's needs are met and that the family stays grounded. The Oliver family's dynamic highlights the importance of teamwork, balance, and understanding, particularly when navigating the challenges that come with public life. Jamie's reflections on his children's growth and the role Jools plays in their success showcase a family that is not only learning to manage fame, but also continuing to cultivate a love for cooking and a strong sense of family values. Despite the occasional bumps along the way, Jamie is confident that his children will continue to thrive, both in the kitchen and in life.